welcome to lesson 2 of LIS 217. Today we'll be discussing types and forms of business enterprise. We'll discuss service-oriented business enterprise. We'll also discuss merchandising business enterprise, manufacturing and hybrid enterprises. We'll also discuss forms of business enterprises such as sole proprietorship, partnership, joint stock company, limited liability company, and cooperative society. I'm happy to have you around and I promise to enjoy every bit of this course. Just sit back and listen attentively. Thank you. You're all welcome to today's lesson, types and forms of business enterprise. So today we'll be discussing the various types of business enterprise and their forms. Welcome once again. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to identify the types of business enterprises, forms of business enterprises, and the characteristics of each forms of business enterprises. What are the different types of business enterprise? Do you know any? Mention the different types of business enterprise. Types of business enterprise. We have 4 main types of business enterprises, namely service business enterprise, merchandising business enterprise, manufacturing business enterprise, and hybrid business enterprises. What is service business enterprise? Service business enterprises. Service business enterprises are types of business enterprise that produces or provides products with no physical form. This type of business offers professional skills, advice, and other similar products. Example of service-oriented business enterprise include salon, repair shops, school, banks, law firms, and accounting firms. This kind of business enterprise, you don't see their product, they render services. We can take a case of Jumia. They sell products online. You see their product, you buy it online, but they provide a service by delivering that product to your doorstep. That is the service that is being provided. That is what service business enterprise does. What about banks? Banks provide services to customers. They keep your money, they offer loan to you on interest, and at the end of the day, they make profits. Those are the services they provide as banks. It is called financial services. Merchandising business enterprises. The word merchandising business enterprise, the type of business that buys and sells products or goods. They buy product at wholesale prices and sell to retailers in order to make profit. When they are selling to retailers, they sell at a higher price, not the same wholesale price that they bought these goods. This merchandising business enterprise is also known as trading business. Examples are grocery stores, distributors, clothing stores, amongst others. Now let's talk about manufacturing business enterprise. Business enterprise. This type of business enterprise buys products, raw materials in order to use them to make new products. That is to say, when they buy raw material, they transform them into new products. Examples of manufacturing business enterprise are automobile companies such as Ford, Mercedes-Benz. We also have companies like Flour Mill, PZ, Unilever. They buy like Unilever will buy raw material and they will make toothpaste, washing soap, and other products with it. So it is not as if they are buying soap directly. They buy chemicals that we use to produce. Those are the raw materials that we use to produce soap or bathing soap. Those are manufacturing enterprise. Why the hybrid business enterprises are those enterprise or company that does more than one type of business. For example, as a restaurant like Mr. Biggs, they combine ingredients to make meals. or to make all those junks like meat pie and so on. And at the same time, they sell cold drinks and even does home delivery. These are the various type of business enterprise we have: hybrid business enterprise, manufacturing business enterprise, merchandising business enterprise, and service business enterprise. What are forms of business? What are the forms of business that we have? Let's move to the next slide and discuss more. Forms of business enterprise. It will interest you to know that business enterprise can be owned and managed by a single person, people that come together like a partnership, and group of persons. The following are the forms of business enterprises in Nigeria: sole proprietorship, partnership, cooperative society, limited liability company, and joint stock company. Who is a sole proprietor? Or who is a sole proprietor? Or what is a sole proprietorship? Sole proprietorship. Sole proprietorship is a business owned and managed by only a single individual. For example, Iya Ade or Mama Emeka owns a small shop at Wuse Market where she sells food items to customers. She buy goods from wholesaler in large quantity and sell at a higher price to make profit. Mind you, Mama Ade or Mama Emeka bears the risk of the business alone, and she does not share her profits with anyone. She brought money into the business. She brought her capital, her efforts, to use it in the business. So at the end of the day, the profit that comes out of it, she takes it. The risk that comes from the business, she also bears the risk. Partnership. This is another form of business. Partnership is another form of business enterprise where two or more persons jointly put their resources together, their skills, their capital together to own a business in order to make profits. It's a business again owned by two or more people who contribute their time, money and energy into the business. The partners divide the profits that they made from this business among themselves based on their contribution. There are three different types of partnership. We have partner based on involvement, partner based on profit sharing, and limited and general partner. Society. Cooperative society is a form of business established by people within an organization in order to meet the needs, financial or welfare of their workers. For example, in National Open University, we have National Open University of Nigeria Cooperative Society. What do? They allow staff to make contributions according to their choice or based on their choice on the amount they want to contribute monthly. And at the end of the day, if you are broke or you need money for something and your salary is not enough, you might want to take loan. They will give you loan and you pay a certain amount of interest on that loan. So the cooperative society, they help for the welfare of their staff members. Decisions are made by members and profits are shared accordingly, according to members' contribution. So if you contribute 100,000 in a year, it's based on that 100,000 that interest will be paid to you. So that is what they call cooperative society. What about limited liability company? A limited liability company is a corporate organization that is represented by shareholders. Each of these shareholders liability is limited to the extent to which their investment in the company. That is to say, a limited liability company is a corporate form of ownership that consists of persons that are called shareholders. They come together, invest their money together in order to establish a profit-making business or a venture. So these persons that make up a limited liability company are referred to as shareholders. Tax activity. Who is a sole proprietor? Differentiate between partnership and cooperative society. Kindly forward your answers to my email address omayowaadebara@now.edu.ng. You can see my email at the last slides before the close of this PowerPoint or before the close of the lecture. In this lesson, we have discussed the different types of business enterprises such as service-oriented business enterprise, merchandising business enterprise, manufacturing and hybrid business enterprises. We have also discussed the different forms of business enterprises. They include sole proprietorship, partnership, cooperative society, and limited liability company. I will also want you on your own to look at joint stock company. If you have any question, kindly forward it to omayowa@now.edu.ng. It's a bye for me for now. Do have a wonderful day.